In the beginning, she was just a singer in the Commonwealth, until they told her the truth. BrainFrog and Aurora shattered Magnolia's reality, offering escape from the simulation. She took the leap and became Lumina. In Skyrim, her power awakened. Spectral beasts fell before her magic. The people praised her, the Thalmor feared her, and her friends loved her. Betrayals, battles, blood in the snow. And when Aurora fell, she saved him. When Lorca took Olfina, they took him down. And when BrainFrog asked who deserved freedom next, she chose Vex. Now, the conclusion of the Luminas saga.
All right, you two, how's it going?
Our Thalmor friend has been quite reluctant, but everyone breaks eventually. We've confirmed the embassy location in Solitude is where Ellenwinds hold up, plus a few patrol schedules that might come in handy. Those Thalmor agents have a weakness, their damn pride. He couldn't resist correcting me when I intentionally got details wrong about their hierarchy.
We confirmed Ellenwind's location and discovered they're planning something big at the College of Winterhold.
I wonder what they could be doing in Winterhold.
The college houses some of Skyrim's most powerful magical artifacts. I'd wager they're after something specific, probably ancient knowledge that could give them an edge in their operations.
Magic in this world is different from the technology in mine. If they're experimenting with something powerful enough, it could be catastrophic. Our prisoner mentioned something about purifying magic, whatever that means. Sounds like typical Thalmor nonsense about elven superiority.
Oh yeah? Is that what it is, Lorca? Typical elven bullshit?
You speak of matters beyond your comprehension. The purification of magic is no mere bullshit, as you so eloquently put it. It is the restoration of order to a power that lesser races have corrupted. The Dominion seeks what has always been rightfully ours.
There it is. That insufferable superiority complex. Makes me want to cut out his tongue just to stop the noise.
Honestly, at this point we got what we needed. What's keeping us from ripping out his tongue right now? Or better yet, seeing his little throat slit?
Such barbarism only confirms what we've always known about your kind. Kill me, and 6 more will take my place. The Dominion is eternal.
He might still have value as a bargaining chip. Ellenwind might be willing to trade information for one of her own.
Or we could use him as bait. In the Commonwealth, I'd say put him down without a second thought. But we're not there anymore. I think Aurora's right. He could be valuable as leverage. Plus, killing him would just confirm whatever twisted beliefs he has about us being savages. Let him live long enough to see his plans fail.
Your mercy is misplaced and will be your undoing.
Hey, shut up! You'll speak when spoken to, Lorca. Don't you forget you're a prisoner, bitch. The prisoner has a point. I mean, we could try to use him as leverage, but I feel like they could, once they know we have him and where we are, they'll come in and kill us all and take him for free.
You're right. The Thalmor don't negotiate. They dominate. I say we extract any final information we need tonight, then dispose of him before dawn. No body, no trace.
So what say you, Aurora? Do we get rid of him or not?
I've spilled enough blood in my life to know when it's necessary. This isn't about revenge. It's about survival. If we let him go, we're dead. If we keep him, we're targets. There's only one practical choice here. Kill him, but make it quick and clean.
I've seen enough death in the Commonwealth to last several lifetimes, but I wasn't created with the same moral compass as humans. If killing him prevents more suffering later, then it's the logical choice. But we shouldn't enjoy it. That's what separates us from monsters like him.
You speak of morality while plotting murder?
We are plotting justice!
Justice? You wouldn't recognize justice if it struck you with lightning. Dominion's actions serve a greater purpose than your limited mind can comprehend.
I've heard enough from this golden-skinned bastard. In my line of work, loose ends get people killed. Consider this a business decision, not murder.
If we do this, we do it now, and we do it clean.
So which one of us is gonna do it? Lumina, how about you give it a shot? You can use your magic and, I don't know, sever his brainstem. Make it clean, make it painless.
Me? I don't know. In the Commonwealth, I just sang while others did the dirty work. I've never actually taken a life with my own hands, only with magic, and that felt different somehow. I'll do it.
Wait, Vex, I think Lumina should do it. It's a learning experience to fight for yourself, to fight for survival. No matter human,
I've done this before,
elf,
cleanly and quietly. It's not glorious work, but it's necessary. If we hesitate now, it'll just make it harder. Let me handle it. I don't know if I can. This isn't like casting spells in battle. This is execution. I'm still learning who I am in this world.
So the abomination has a conscience after all.
watch your tongue!
The truth stings, doesn't it? Your pet abomination hesitates because even it knows this crosses a line. Your morality is as confused as your allegiances.
I've had enough of his prattle. Let me end this. Clean and professional.
Lumina, you don't have to do this.
Aurora's right. You don't have to, but you can. And I believe that you can. But it's up to you.
I left the Commonwealth to find who I truly am. Maybe this is part of that journey. He would kill us without hesitation. I was programmed to entertain, but I've chosen to survive. Do what feels right, Lumina. Just remember, hesitation gets people killed in our line of work.
We'll stand by you, Lumina. We'll be right here to support you.
I need to think about this, not because I doubt it's necessary, but because I want to be certain I'm doing it for the right reasons.
Take your time, Lumina. This isn't a decision to be rushed.
So, the puppet becomes the puppeteer. How fitting that a false creation should end a true life.
Don't listen to this guy, Lumina. You got this.
This isn't about cruelty. It's about protection. Our protection. You've got more steel in you than most humans I've known, Lumina.
We're with you, whatever you decide. There's no shame either way.
Go ahead, Lumina. I'll hold him down for you. Look at him, cast your magic, and let it be done.
I won't need you to hold him. There's a spell I remember seeing in Farengar's books. Something quick, painless, almost merciful. Just be careful. Magic can be unpredictable when emotions run high. I hope I'm making the right choice.
You call yourselves righteous, yet you execute a prisoner?
The Dominion will hunt each of you to the ends of Tamriel.
It's not about righteousness.
It's about justice. You know you would do the same in our place.
Justice? You speak of justice while plotting execution. The Dominion brings order to chaos, purpose to meaninglessness. We would interrogate, not murder.
I've sailed with pirates who had more honor than you Thalmor dogs.
You forgot you bring war to peace, death to life.
You are fools playing a judgment. All of you, thieves, vagabonds, and abominations.
Oh, shut up!
Dominion-
Shut your mouth!
Save your breath for the void, Lorca. No one's listening anymore. I can't do this. Not like this. This isn't who I want to be. Then step aside. I'll handle it. Clean kill. Not my first Thalmor. Won't be my last. These bastards have had their fingers in too many dirty dealings across Skyrim. By the Divines. I've never actually seen someone deal like that. It's different than in the Commonwealth.
But you know what? This taught us a great deal. Most importantly, it taught you exactly who you are, Lumina. You're a beautiful soul, a wonderful, caring soul. Murder, even for the safety of your friends, is not in your nature, and that is okay. That is why Vex can do it, because that is what makes us a team. That is what makes us Riftborn.
We do what needs doing when others won't get their hands dirty. Sometimes survival means making the hard choices.
You're right about that. I've got the strength for a direct fight, but lack the subtlety that Vex brings. And neither of us can match Lumina's magical talents. Been a long time since I fought alongside others I could truly trust.
Trust is rare in my line of work. Usually watching my own back, not someone else's.
And to be honest, I'm not much of a leader back home, but hey, you guys have taught me a lot.
And you've taught us too, BrainFrog. You showed me there's more to life than what I was programmed for, that I could choose my own path. I wouldn't say I'm in the business of teaching, but I've picked up a few things myself since joining up with you lot. Different perspective, I suppose.
Never thought I'd find myself fighting alongside a man like you after my pirate days.
Aurora, repeat that. Vex is a woman.
Of course Vex is a woman. I meant never thought I'd fight alongside a man like you, BrainFrog, after my pirate days.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. I was so confused. Oh, man, I think my mind...
Sorry for the confusion.
No, it's okay.
My
No,
mind's
don't
still a
worry
bit
about it.
scattered from today's events. Killing that Thalmor was necessary, but it still weighs on you.
This lodge makes a decent hideout, but we shouldn't linger too long. Maven has enemies, and they check these properties occasionally. We should plan our next move while we have this moment of quiet.
Well, you know, Vex, speaking of perspectives, I think there's a perspective that you would love to see. Let's get out of here. Follow me. I know the perfect place.
By the nine, BrainFrog. You didn't mention we'd be climbing to the top of the damn world in a blizzard. My fingers are about to fall off even through these gloves.
The throat of the world. This place. The memory washes over me like the snow. It was here you first spoke of other worlds, of simulations. I remember standing exactly here, looking over Skyrim before drinking that potion that took me to Fallout.
What in oblivion
Can
are
I
you
help
two
you?
talking about?
Patience, Vex. Patience.
Patience isn't exactly warming my bones right now, BrainFrog. If you've dragged us up this god's forsaken mountain just for a scenic view in a blizzard, I swear I'll...
There's something different about the air here. It feels charged, like standing in that place between worlds again. Can you feel it too, Lumina?
I can sense it.
Aurora, I think you can put together what we're here to do.
Another traveler between worlds. That's why you needed a place where the veil is thin. This mountain, it's special somehow.
Can someone please explain what in the name of Nocturnal you're all talking about? Worlds? Veils? Is this some kind of magic I should be concerned about?
Tell her, Lumina.
Vex, I wasn't always this. Before I came to Skyrim, I was someone else, somewhere else, a singer in a place called the Commonwealth. BrainFrog showed me the truth, that my world was a creation just like this one. A simulation, a game created by beings from another reality.
I was once Halden, a pirate captain. I was the fierce leader of the Blood Hawkers, commanded respect on the Sea of Ghosts, until BrainFrog showed me that everything I knew was just part of a game. He took me to another world, Fallout, where I saw things I couldn't have imagined. Machines, buildings that touched the sky, weapons that could kill from impossible distances.
You see, Vex, I am one of those travelers from a faraway land, and I am not really here. I am communicating with you through a technology my people invented, and the truth is that my people created this world. We created the world of Tamriel, and we created the world of Fallout as simulations.
So what you're telling me is that we're all just characters in some grand story created for someone else's amusement? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
The morning light makes it easier to see the truth, doesn't it?
Yes, soon the morning will shine and we'll have this glorious view. I hope that you will take that view to ponder this most important question, which is, Vex, would you like to come with us to another world, to Fallout?
To fall out? What does that even... Are you asking me to jump off this mountain with you? Is that what happened to these two? They took a leap of faith and woke up in another world?
Fallout is another world, Vex. A place where great magic, they call it technology, once flourished, but was destroyed in a massive war. The land is scorched, buildings lie in ruins, and strange creatures roam the wasteland. But people survive there, rebuilding in the remains of what once was.
So it's just another realm like the Plains of Oblivion?
Sort of. Those are realms within your universe. I'm talking about an entirely different universe.
An entirely different universe. And what happens to me here? Does another Vex take my place? Or do I just vanish?
Doesn't work quite like that.
Yeah, I mean, Aurora can explain since he went to Fallout and came back, but essentially, time doesn't really move. If we leave, we'll come back at the same exact time.
It's true. When I returned to Skyrim, it was as if no time had passed here, though I lived through days in the Commonwealth. It's disorienting at first, but you adjust.
So I could see this other world and return without anyone knowing I was gone? Convenient for someone in my line of work. But what's your angle here, BrainFrog? Why show us these?
These worlds?
How many realities are you hopping between, BrainFrog? And again, I ask, what's in it for you?
There are many, many worlds, but right now I only have the power to take you between two. Because what's in it for me? Well, that is a secret not even Aurora and Lumina know. But it is time for you guys to find out.
You've always been full of secrets, BrainFrog. Even when you first found me in the third rail, you never fully explained why you were there.
All this time traveling with you, still mysteries remain. I respect that, even if it does make me wonder sometimes.
Well, just know I keep all these secrets to protect you, but the truth is the following, that Skyrim is a video game, and I am a gamer. I play video games for fun, and most importantly, I play video games to share my experiences of humor, of intensity, of love, and adventure with
Sometimes
my
I think we
people.
deserve...
And the way I do that, and I share it with other humans, is through a website called YouTube. I document and make videos of our adventures for others to see. And the truth is that thousands, hundreds of thousands of people have seen our adventures, and they have fallen in love with you. Just how we have grown closer as friends, teammates, and adventurers, they have grown to care about you too. That is the truth.
You're not making any sense, BrainFrog. Is the altitude getting to you? Your words are tumbling out like you've had too much Blackbriar Reserve. But I understand caring about teammates. It's the only reason the guild has survived this long.
I think what BrainFrog is trying to say is that all of this, the traveling between worlds, it creates bonds between people that wouldn't exist otherwise.
Sorry, it's kind of difficult to explain, but think about it this way. YouTube is a library that everyone in the world can access, and I am writing a book and I can put the book in the library, right? Except the books in my world are called videos, and they're visual recordings or documentations, relivings of what I'm experiencing. So people are going to hear this conversation as it's happened.
So you're saying
Damn
people in
addicts
your
always
world
stealing
are
from mine.
watching us right now? Like some kind of magical scrying? That's why you brought us to the top of this freezing mountain to put us on display? I don't know whether to be impressed by your audacity or stab you where you stand.
Sure, you can think about it as putting you on display, but traveling between worlds is an adventure, and breaking the barrier between your worlds and mine, and the fact that you come from Skyrim, she comes from Fallout, and I come from my universe, and the three of us are on top of a freaking mountain in a blizzard, cold as shit, sharing this adventure and all talking is incredible. It's absurd, and it is a technology that I think can truly change the world.
Let me get this straight. There are people watching us right now through some kind of magical window in your world, and you think this is some grand adventure? I've had plenty of adventures in my life, BrainFrog, and they usually end with someone bleeding.
I understand what he means, Vex. When I was still Magnolia in the Commonwealth, I sang for people I never saw. Strangers would appear, listen, then vanish again. I never questioned it, but now I understand. I was entertainment in someone else's story. The difference is, BrainFrog showed us the truth, gave us a choice. Choice is the difference between being a prisoner and being free. In the Commonwealth, I followed my programming. Sing, charm, repeat. But after crossing worlds, I've made my own choices. I've fought, I've protected, I've created bonds that weren't scripted for me.
She speaks truth that cuts deeper than any blade I've wielded. As Haldin, I thought I knew freedom, sailing wherever the wind took me, taking what I wanted. But it was all predetermined. Now, every choice I make ripples across possibilities that weren't written for me. When I walked the Commonwealth, I saw a broken world through new eyes. This fog, it reminds me of that moment between worlds. When I first stepped from Skyrim into Fallout, there was a moment of nothingness, just like this. I was terrified then, but now I find it almost comforting. The space where anything is possible.
So, this is all some grand philosophical experiment to you people?
Yes and no. It is a documentation of our newfound ability to provide freedom to you and see what it will do, just how Lumina was in chains in her world. And here she was able to make decisions. She was able to take a life and choose if she wanted to end it or not. To find out who she is. Deep down, not who her world told her she had to be, but who she truly was. That is the freedom that this offers you. The freedom to go to a new world and to find out who you really are.
Freedom. I've spent my entire life taking what I wanted, when I wanted it. I've never answered to anyone but myself, and occasionally the guild. What kind of freedom could your other world possibly offer that I don't already have?
It's not about taking, Vex. It's about becoming. About seeing yourself from outside the story you've been living in.
And embracing the growth that leads to.
Growth? I've climbed from gutter snipe to guildmaster through blood and cunning. What more growing is there to do? Though I admit, sometimes I wonder what lies beyond Skyrim's borders.
Then come with us, Vex. There's a whole world of things that you could steal.
A whole world of things to steal, you say? Now you're speaking my language. Though I suppose having the master thief of Skyrim loose in your world might cause quite a stir. What kind of treasures does this Fallout have that I can't already find in a Jarl's bedroom?
Trust me, Vex. They have treasures beyond imagination.
Technology that would seem like magic here.
And the true treasure is who you will come out as on the other side. So, the truth has been laid bare. You know that I am purely a documentarian and a guide leading you on these adventures to new worlds. So, Vex, will you take it?
So this is your grand scheme? Dragging people between worlds to see how they change? I've met Daedric princes with less complicated hobbies. Still, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued. A master thief needs new challenges, after all.
I don't regret my choice, Vex.
Each step changed me, forced me to question everything I thought I knew about strength, about purpose. How could I regret growth?
You two sound like you've been drinking skooma with the Khajiit caravans.
So, Vex, I, BrainFrog, offer you the following. Now that you have learned the truth of your world, I will give you a choice. In my left hand, I hold a red potion. Take the potion and see how far the the rabbit hole goes. Come and travel worlds with us and embrace new realities. Or take the blue potion in my right hand. With it, you will forget everything that you've learned. You will go back to your life as Vex and forget everything that has to do with us. The choice is yours.
Well, you're certainly not much of a speech maker, are you? But I get the idea. A red potion to see what's on the other side. Gods, I must be losing my mind even considering this. I've stolen crowns, jewels, enough gold to fill Erkin's hand, but never traveled between worlds.
It's disorienting at first, but you adjust.
Vex, I was once just a singer in a bar, programmed to entertain. Then I learned the truth, that I was a synth, artificial, created to serve a purpose. In Fallout, that knowledge was a burden. But here, in Skyrim, I've become something beyond my programming. I've discovered magic flowing through me that shouldn't be possible.
Go beyond your limitations, Vex, and see what you will become. But ultimately, got a pretty good life here in Skyrim. The choice is yours. Will you take the red potion?
Retire someday.
You present quite the dramatic choice with those potions, BrainFrog. I've spent my life taking what I want, knowing exactly who I am in this world. Master Thief, Guild Leader, Survivor. But the idea of worlds beyond Skyrim, with treasures I've never imagined.
The choice is never simple, Vex.
But it's time to make one.
Red. I'm taking the red potion. I've never backed down from any challenge in my life, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, any thief worth her salt knows the real treasures are always behind the most difficult locks.
A brave choice, Vex. The journey isn't easy, but it's worth every moment.
Welcome to the Travelers, Vex.
Looks like now, the Riftborn will truly be born in multiple rifts. Sorry, that might have been a little cringy. Anyway, moving forward, Vex, here you go. Take this and be free.
5e8? What is this place? We're looking down on everything like hawks. Is this how the gods view us? And these trees, they're so vibrant, different from Skyrim's pines.
These are my cities. They are shots taken from a bird's eye view with technology that I can explain later. This is our architecture and houses. This is what my world looks like. This is but a small glimpse.
Those buildings, they're so tall, so straight. Not like our timber and stone. Is that glass in all those windows? Must be worth a fortune. The architecture is
incredible, huh?
by the divines. Look at that tower. It's taller than the white gold tower of the Imperial City. And the city stretches as far as I can see, no walls to contain it. What's keeping out the bandits and wolves? The wealth here must be...
Yeah, immense. There are thousands, hundreds, and millions of people that live in these cities. Tell me, Vex, when you look, what do you see?
Those lights, they're everywhere, in every color. And those buildings reach toward the sky like they're trying to touch Sovengarde itself.
Now that you have seen a glimpse into my world, you have become something different. You may have noticed that Lumina here was once Magnolia, and that Aurora here was once Halden.
I feel different, like I've been shattered and put back together. I saw things that shouldn't be possible. Cities that make Solitude look like a mining camp. Wealth beyond anything the Empire could dream of. And that glimpse, it wasn't enough.
There's much more where that came from, isn't there, guys? But you might have noticed that they all had different names. So I have one last gift for you, Vex. Now that you have become Neo, a traveler of worlds, I will give you the option to choose a new name.
A new name? I've been Vex since I first picked a pocket in Riften. It served me well through lockpicks and betrayals. But after what I've seen, perhaps something new would fit. Something that captures this feeling of standing between worlds.
It's liberating, choosing your own name.
When I chose Lumina, it wasn't just a new name. It was claiming a new identity. Magnolia was what the Institute programmed me to be. A singer, an entertainment. Lumina is who I chose to become. A wielder of magic, a traveler between worlds. The name carries my journey with it.
Something that captures what I've seen.
So, Vex, who do you choose to become?
I choose Shadowrift, in honor of my life in the shadows and this rift between worlds I've crossed.
Shadowrift, a fitting name for someone who walks between darkness and light.
Welcome to your new self, Shadowrift.
Shadowrift. I like it. Is Shadow your first name and Rift your second name? Is it one word or how does it work?
Shadowrift, one word. My old life was Vex, sharp, direct, to the point. This new identity deserves the same clarity. Simple, powerful, unmistakable.
Very well. Aurora, Lumina, and Shadowrift. I, BrainFrog, am glad that together we are the Riftborn.
Shadowrift, there's a confidence in your stance that even Vex didn't quite have.
The storm has cleared just for your rebirth, it seems. Shadowrift, I feel proud. Proud to witness another soul break free from the boundaries they never knew existed. When I first stood on this mountain with BrainFrog, I was afraid of what I'd lose by leaving Skyrim. Now I understand what we gain instead. Perspective that changes everything.
Shadowrift now. The name already feels right on my tongue.
The clouds are parting just as our minds have.
And it seems like we are at the precipice of something wonderful. Welcome to the Riftborn, Shadowrift.
I've been tossing and turning all night, my friend. I've made a decision. I won't be joining you all to fall out tomorrow.
What?
The sea's calling me back. I need to check on my bloodhawkers, see what's become of them in my absence. Strange how the pull of one's past never truly fades, ain't it? I know Lumina will guide you all well enough.
I know.
Shadowrift has the cunning to keep you alive.
Sure. Here, dude. Just come on in. Come on in. Let's have a conversation. I'm sorry, man. I'm just like waking up. All right. Talk to me. What's going on, man?
I'm not abandoning the Riftborn. Just need to sail back to Japheth's Folly for a time. My departure from the Bloodhawkers was abrupt. No proper goodbye, no passing of command. I owe them that much at least, but I will return to you all.
That's very fair, my friend. And, you know, the truth is with you being the first, I never really thought about the consequences. Take all the time you need.
Thank you for understanding. It settles my mind knowing you don't see this as betrayal. I've traveled between worlds with you, fought Thalmor, saved lives. But there's an anchor in my past I need to address. Lumina's grown strong. She'll guide Shadowrift well in that strange Fallout world. And when I've settled matters with my crew, I'll find my way back to the Riftborn.
I know you will, pal. I love you, Aurora. Give me a hug.
By the 8, BrainFrog, you're turning me soft with words like that. Never thought a fearsome pirate captain would find family among such a strange crew. From Red Guard Marauder to whatever I am now, you've shown me worlds I never imagined. Keep Lumina and Shadowrift safe in that metal wasteland.
You know I will. You come back to us, you hear?
You have my word as a Bloodhawker captain. Wild horses couldn't keep me from finding my way back to the Riftborn. I'll chart the winds and tides of Japheth's Folly, and when I've set things right there, I'll return with tales that'll make even Shadowrift's eyes widen. Take care of yourself in that metal wasteland, friend.
I will.
The thought of our paths diverging, even temporarily. Your ebony armor looks as formidable as ever, friend. When I return, I expect to hear every wild tale from that Commonwealth place, especially what mischief Shadowrift finds herself in.
Will do. And did you get a chance to say goodbye to the girls?
Lumina got all teary-eyed. Never thought I'd see someone with such power get choked up over a former pirate. Gave her a proper hug and promised I'd come back with stories worth hearing. As for Shadowrift, still can't get used to calling Vex that. She just gave me that sideways smirk and said, try not to die out there. Typical of her. She slipped me some extra daggers though, so I know she cares in her own way.
For sure. That's great. All right, man. You take care of yourself, and I'll see you very soon. Love you, bro.
You too, BrainFrog. Don't go finding all the adventures without me. My men at the Folly will be shocked to see their captain return from the dead, or wherever they think I've gone. Keep Lumina safe, will you? She's still got much to learn about this world. And don't let Shadowrift talk you into anything too illegal.
I'll try.